everyone, how is it going? Today we're going to be diving into the world of Kaggle. Like many people, I had some preconceptions about Kaggle. I heard that winners of Kaggle competitions are all PhDs or experienced machine learning practitioners with years of experience. And oh yes, most of them are retired because they wouldn't have time otherwise. Hang on, aren't retired geniuses supposed to be doing this? Sorry, I digress, but regardless, I have close to zero chance of winning anyways. But can I gain something valuable out of Kaggle other than just investing time to get that 0.01% increase in model accuracy? Only the most state-of-the-art models will take the crowns. Doing one Kaggle competition will not get me hired as a data scientist, so why bother? Industry projects are nowhere near as straightforward as the Kaggle competitions, and I don't know where to begin. After years of resistance, I participated in my first Kaggle competition, NFT Big Data Bowl, back in 2019. And I ranked in the top 16%. And then in 2021, I won an actuarial competition predicting the ultimate losses of workers' compensation claims. So I've invested quite a lot of time outside of my full-time job, and I did have lots of fun competing in Kaggle over the years. Now, when it comes to Kaggle, I get questions from time to time. Is Kaggle worth it for data scientists? Does participating in Kaggle open doors to machine learning? How can I take the most advantage of Kaggle? In this video, we will address these questions about Kaggle competitions, and I will also share some of the best ways or tips to build out your data science portfolio with Kaggle. Tip number 1, prior to any hands-on work, we need to shift our mentality from winning first place to just having fun learning and exploring. This is particularly applicable to those of you who are unsure whether to pursue a career in data science. Participating in a competition is the informative way to gauge your abilities and excitement. If you truly enjoy the process of Kaggle, it will point you in the right direction more clearly. Tip number 2, identify what you are missing in your analytics knowledge or skills and choose Kaggle competitions wisely to fill that gap. It sounds like a very simple advice, right? But do take some time to identify your knowledge gaps, identify exactly what key elements or algorithms leave you with question marks floating over your head. For instance, see, I don't have lots of experience with image processing or convolutional neural network algorithm. Then I would find and join competitions that target specifically image processing rather than picking random ones to take part in. This strategy saves time and helps you focus your energy on areas that you can make immediate progress on. Generally speaking, learning things that you don't know before definitely gives you a sense of achievement, and trust me, with 1 or 2 competitions, you will become a semi-expert in the areas that mystified you, even before you realize it. Tip number 3, it's efficient to peek into others' work in terms of Kaggle. After you have decided on which competition you want to do, try to solve on your own at first. It doesn't matter how far you can go, it may or may not be complete, that's okay. If you ever get stuck, instead of pulling your hair out, it's a good strategy to just explore public kernels of other people's contributions. This may be a very unpopular idea because you usually hear people say, do before you peek. But remember again, you don't need to be a hero here. It's important to go about it in a more efficient way, especially for your first few projects. Having a tunnel vision helps nothing but making your Kaggling process intimidating. So go take a look at other notebooks to get inspiration, and this will keep you engaged and motivated to keep going. Tip number 4 regards programming language, Python or R. Which one should you use as your Kaggle coding language? So to me, either works. You can just choose whichever one you are most comfortable with. However, Python does appear to be more popular on Kaggle as compared to R. We do see a lot more public notebooks and models coded in Python. So if you are a newcomer to Kaggle or machine learning in general, Python may be a better choice. Tip number 5, while you are working on your Kaggle projects, make use of Kaggle communities and discussions. As I said before, Kagglers are analytics experts from all over the world, so they are great resources for the questions you have regarding the project. If you ever have any questions, don't shy away from posting them. So as a matter of fact, even if you don't have specific questions, I found it's quite inspiring to just browse through the discussions and to share your ideas with the fellow Kagglers. Speaking of ideas, also make sure to keep a log of things or techniques you've tried in your project, regardless of whether they have worked or not. So your log doesn't have to be detailed explanations. It can just be some keywords or notes of what you've done. I've found this documentation super useful in analytics projects, being my next Kaggle or my real-world projects from work. Tip number 6, use Kaggle to augment your data science portfolio. On Kaggle, there are various ways to showcase your technical competency in data science, like participating in competitions, creating a kernel, or contributing to discussions. It adds to your experience of end-to-end analytics projects, which is the core part of your resume. For example, if you don't have work experience, then focus on independent projects like Kaggle competitions rather than homework or common projects. Creating a Kaggle profile to show off your technical skills like data manipulation, feature engineering, and machine learning modeling, this will distinguish you from other applicants. On the resume, I will show results. For example, I would put percentile rank in there because it will help the hiring manager understand where you are in the competition. Apart from augmenting your portfolio, many companies like Capital One, BCG, and JP Morgan, they all have a data science project challenge in their interview process, just like competitions on Kaggle. Also, some competitions are explicitly meant for recruiting, so having a good Kaggle profile will help you stand out and get noticed by recruiters. All in all, is Kaggle worth it? Yes, I believe it is one of the most useful tools to get into machine learning or predictive modeling. But Kaggle alone isn't sufficient for a data science career, neither does taking one class or finishing one tutorial. To me, Kaggle won't immediately give you a job, but it will help you build out your portfolio and eventually get hired. That's it for this video, you guys. Hope you've enjoyed it, and if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments section. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more data science videos. So until next time, bye guys.